today's video I thought I would go through my TBR. This is a position to sit. Figured I'd do it by my bookshelf. So we're gonna start with this book. It's on my TBR. I have started reading it. I'm on like chapter 1. This is like about pop art and that. I haven't finished it yet, which I will finish after the book challenge. So it's like about like pop art and the history and like the art movement of the 20th century, like the shifts and how it's like shifting and like modism and art and the glamour around it. So this book's about, so this was on my TBR. I didn't get around to reading it, and I think there were just other books I wanted to like read a bit more of it. This book I like. It's not a bad book. I can't always handle the subject matter. Like sometimes some of the subject matter in this book is really triggering to me, just because it just triggers my anxiety. I've not been through a lot of what comes up in this book, but it just triggers. So if you are going to be triggered by those subjects matters, I would be very aware of it. Then next I did read What's That Bird? This is on my TBR for like, I think it was like March. Well, actually a bird book was on my TBR in like March and April. It was this one, and I didn't get around to reading it, so I put a bird book on my TBR again, and I did actually read this. Like it took a couple of days. Like I read this in a couple of days, and I quite enjoyed it because it's like pretty small and that, so it's quite an enjoyable read. Like I got to find out so much in that. Then we have Artful Dickens, which this is quite a big one. It just sort of goes into like about Dickens's books and that, and his novels, and like how Dickens became Dickens in a way. I didn't get around to reading this, but I do want to reread this at some point because I've not read it in a while. It's just quite a big book. Then this wasn't on my TBR. I like wanted to read Animal Farm again, so I decided to like reread it. I think there's another book I've like missed that I wanted to reread, so I'm gonna stand and get it. Got that one. So Animal Farm essentially is like about like a revolution, like animals wanting to start a rebellion to like get rid of Jones and his men, and they do succeed, and then obviously the pigs like kind of take on the farm and that, and like take on responsibility and like running and that. Old Major has this dream about it, and the animals don't think it's going to happen in their lifetime, then it does. So then the pigs take over, and then slowly they have the 7 commandments, which I will try and find it in this book. The 7 commandments of Animal Farm. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. No animal shall wear clothes. No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal should kill any other animal. All animals are equal. The pigs broke many of these rules, like alcohol, killing other animals, sleeping in a bed, wearing clothes, and that. And then by the end it's like all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others is what it turned into. So it wasn't quite the Animal Farm that was expected, but it's a good book. Then I read a book. This is Timmy in Trouble. It's one where Katie puts on a dog on her Christmas list. Like she wants to get a dog. Like her Christmas list is like a couple of books, a new pair of trainers, a phone, which she knew she wouldn't get, and is hoping that her parents would say yes to like getting a dog. and her parents agree to like getting a puppy, so they like, Katie wants like a cocker spaniel puppy that she gets in her dream, and then they go look at the puppies and that, and Jess is worried about how Misty will react to the new animal. Katie thinks they'll get used to each other, but they don't at first. Timmy tries to play with Misty and doesn't understand why Misty is upset, and then Misty like runs away just before Christmas, and then Timmy finds her, and then they do become not friends, but they are tolerable. I also read George Orwell's 1984, which I thought was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, George Orwell like definitely does his books like moments in history. Like, this was his last ever book, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it was such a good book. I really enjoyed it, and it's a good book. Then I did finish, I don't know if I showed this in my last TBR, but I did finish Emerald Star, which is about like Hetty Feather that's like escapes from the Foundling Hospital, goes on a long adventure to like find her real mother and father, and that, which she does find her real mother and father and that, and her real siblings and that. And then finally we have My Mum, Tracy Beaker, which is about like Tracy Beaker, like she goes to like kickboxing and that, and gets a crush on her kickboxing teacher. Then they like move in, they're about to get married, they like get engaged and that, and then he cheats on her with another woman, which is wrong. Like, if I had to say a character I really found annoying, it'd probably be him. Then they like move back into their flat and that, while having a dog. And then Tracy like tries to get a job and that, and tries to like make life better, because she's sort of feeling like, I've not really held down a job, I've not really ever been married and that, or sustained marriage and that, so it's like make things better. So that was everything I read on my TBR list and that, so hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.